Hello and welcome back to our little bird catching adventure. Let's see, I'm just gonna do a quick count. We have 3 crows to capture. We have... What? Oh yeah, that's a blank lot. Unpainted. I thought that was just a string that they had missed to fill out in the game resources, but that was not the case. We also have 2 kreutzers. Guessing the crows won't really be interested in that. We have a flute. We have a cane, and we have a net trap. Oh, look at that! We also have a dove's egg, cast net, and a hammer. Let's get cracking. It's in the trap, right? That one on the rug.
A bird catcher needs 2 things: a proper trap and the right bait.
I'm not sure if crows normally go for eggs. Yaha! Nailed it.
What was that?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
The crows were a little upset about that, apparently.
No wonder the stag fell down. The mount is all bent.
Huh.
The king must have plenty of servants who can fix this.
Right, we are paid to catch birds, not smash things with a hammer. We are going to need that stag's head, though. I swear to God. Let's see here. We are at this point, right? And let's see. There. Oh no! I meant this one. There.
I've caught the first bugger. Regrettably, that was the only bait I had.
Okay. What do we do about that then? This one goes back here, apparently. Wow, the walkthrough here uses so many strange words for these. Well, must have been a German who wrote it. Oh yeah, there's the fireplace. Put chandelier in the thing. And that's apparently all fine and dandy. Cast that to the thing. Okay. The birds have a whole lot of room to fly around in instead of that little area right there, of course, but hey. Aha, the appropriate bait. Right. Hey, shenanigans.
You spell doom.
Just as I thought.
What? Where am I? The execution. The seer.
Silence! No bad omens. And to think I put in a good word to the king for you.
What happened?
I know what will happen. You'll catch those crows by the hour of 6 this evening, or you'll be put in the pillory.
The crows. Right. I don't suppose this was successful.
The sand in your hourglass is wasting away, birdcatcher. It will run out at the hour of 6 this evening.
This dream, it... Pull yourself together, Geron, and start to deal with those crows already. The king trusts me. I can't let him down. Perhaps Gwynling found something that can help me while he was dissecting the bird.
So just to explain, that little flashback we had with the well, after the crow attacked Geron, that was the execution of the seer. He was indeed burned at the stake. I don't remember exactly, though it really wasn't that long ago since I played this game. Let's just say that it might not have been a justified execution. The plot will reveal a bit more on that score. I don't think those events will have much relevance in the second game, but it is a thing that has happened. And much of the plot of this game revolves around the seer and how he was caught and later executed. So do pay good close attention to these little flashbacks. And note that young Master Geron here was apparently at that execution as a young child. Why you take a child to watch someone be burned alive at the stake, though, is that's a question I do not have the answer to. I hope I will find that out eventually, together with you, maybe. Do you have anything more to say to your parents?
I'm going to succeed. You'll see. It's just that a few things aren't going the way they should at the moment, that's all.
I did indeed have something new to say to my parents. That's all nice.
Geron, you turned up at the right time.
He sure seems to have gone through a mood change. That can't be good.
You'll have to catch a ferry for me, as quickly as possible.
A fairy? What's gotten into you?
We don't have much time. Help me.
Didn't I just say we would go to a forest and speak to a fairy like literally 15 minutes ago? Well, in the previous video? Whatever.
What do you need a fairy for? Is she supposed to drive away the crows for you?
I may be wrong, but perhaps the seer is back.
Again with this horror story. You're not making any sense. You'd better help me expel the crows from the royal guest chambers.
Later. For now, just do what I tell you.
How could the seer possibly be back? He's dead, isn't he?
We all watched him die, but now not only the crows have returned.
But the magpies too?
Murders, Geron, where none should occur. First Knight Ulderich, now Magister Dorata. They were the ones who put the seer at the stake. Who knows what else will happen?
What's a fairy got to do with the seer?
Not a fairy, the fairy. You have to catch her before someone else does.
What does the seer want with the fairy?
Only she can unleash the power of the magic harp. No man, not even the seer, can play it without dying. By the gods. If he's back, everything will start all over.
You aren't making any sense to me, old man.
Two things. I think. We'll see if I'm gonna think of anything else. I noticed that it said the fairy. So there's only one in this world. I do know that we are only going to meet one in this world. Hint. But well, yeah, I'm guessing he doesn't know everything about everything. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the harp. That's the thing he's got on the painting here. This is what he's referring to, and it's going to be very important that only a fairy can play the harp without being struck dead. Well, because drama, but that's how they are going to play this. Let's see, is there anything else? No. And that's just going to be much later in the game, no point in discussing it right now. Oh, well, now that I've stopped everything, I want to point something out. Maybe, well, I thought I would mention it later, but now is as good a time as any. My personal opinion is that this feels a lot like this adventure could have been a reasonably good novel for young adults. Just pay attention to the story and try to imagine all this as words on the pages of a book, and see if you agree with me. Do say so in the comment section if you come to a conclusion. Anyway, let's move on.
Tell me more about that magic harp.
I don't know. It is said to be from the realm of the fairies.
And now there's a whole realm of fairies. Why then would there only be a fairy? A single, the fairy. Whatever.
Is this the one in the drawing?
This is what she might look like. Who can be sure?
Did he just refer to the harp as a she? I honestly don't even think harp players do that. But I suppose I shouldn't be judging.
What did the seer want with the harp?
He longed for her because she was the gateway to his power. Or that's what he thought, anyway.
What powers does the harp hold?
Nobody knows. But it is said that when the harp sounds, Andergast will perish. That's why you have to catch the fairy. She is the key.
Okay. Got it. Grab the fairy, prevent her from playing the harp. Okay. Sure.
How do you know so much about the seer?
It was I who led all those heroes to him. To his hideout in the Stone Oak Forest.
You were part of the hero's quest?
Hunters and scouts. We caught him. And then we burnt him.
And now a knight and a magician are dead.
Just trust me, and all will be fine.
Why haven't you told me all this before?
Now is not the time.
Well, obviously, it never was the time. How did you catch that crow over there?
A certain attractant, but it needs water that's been touched by fairy magic.
So I would have to go where the fairy lives anyway.
That's right.
If I catch the fairy, will you help me with the king's crows?
Promise. But would you please hurry now?
You don't have to tell me that. And with this fairy water, I'll be able to catch my crows?
Yes. All the other ingredients are easy to find.
Splendid! The king will be amazed. All right. How do I catch a fairy?
The fairy lives in a hidden place in the Stone Oak Forest, near an old but sealed fairy portal. Look about 2 midden miles north of the Old Finger, where the oneberries grow. If you hear the great waterfall, you're in the right place.
Oh, I'll find that place all right.
Try to lure the fairy out of her hollow by playing your flute. She's nosy, but also very shy.
And then I'll catch her with a cage.
Fairies can be deceiving. Don't let her put a spell on you.
Not to worry. If she's got wings, I'll catch her. I'm on my way now.
You mustn't fail.
Okay, we have control. And the cage is...
Is the
mended.
cage fixed yet?
Yes. And take better care of it next time.
Okay, okay, Mr. Dower person. Let's see, is this the way out? Should be. And it was.
Very well then. Hello there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
Nothing. You're doing all right. Just keep practicing. I'm not even here. You're all alone in the woods and nobody's here to judge you. Not even me. See how I'm gone?
That must be her. Stop. Wait.
It's just another parenthesis here, tangent. Do you know fairies in a Dungeons and Dragons setting? They are usually sort of chaotic neutral, aren't they? Well, chaotic something. Keep that in mind. Yeah, seriously. Look up fairies from AD&D. Then come back to the rest of this video. I honestly find it very nostalgic and endearing, but I can understand if some other people will find this fairy slightly annoying.
Come on out, will you?
Who?
Why, you, of course.
Who, me? Have you forgotten you're all alone?
I'm not alone. You are here.
And who else?
Nobody?
Aha! If you were a friend of the forest, they'd all be here. The moss hogs and the hazel ferrets. The pebble crane would even rain on you from the skies to honor you. And the wood foxes would build a magnificent bonfire, and everyone would dance.
What?
But as you are not a friend of the forest, everyone just stayed at home.
Yeah, this particular puzzle has sort of a Discworld afterlife syndrome to it. Well, let's see if they explain it themselves, actually.
If I were a friend of the forest, would you come out then?
Yes, in that case we'd have something to talk about. We'd have to stand in awkward silence otherwise.
And in order to be a friend of the forest, I'd have to...
Have friends, that's right. Resin rats, for example. Or paper finches.
And where would I find those?
If you don't have any friends, you'll have to make them up.
What on earth has Gwynling foisted upon me?
So, yeah, we're just going to have to make up some make-believe forest animal friends, and that apparently makes everything alright.
I'll be back in a minute.
And the reason I mentioned this is that, oh hey, stuff is happening here. Basically, no, wait, no, I think that's not right. Okay, never mind that. I'll just keep on playing the game, and yeah.
Guess
See if
I'll
you
have to dig
understand
in
what
the
I mean.
foliage then. Ow! No fairy, just a hedgehog.
Nothing wrong with a hedgehog. is this how this is gonna work? Oh, it was.
Very well. Perhaps Gwynling will settle for a hedgehog in case I can't catch the fairy.
Okay. Casualty 1. A forest snail. Okay.
Serves you right, spiky guy. You shouldn't always sting our guests. No wonder no one ever comes to visit us.
That made no sense to me. But we have spikes. Whatever are we going to use them for?
Help yourself. I have plenty of those.
That's good to know.
Lure the fairy out of her hollow playing the flute. Great idea, Gwynling. All right. This one goes here. That one there. This one over there. Chestnut mannequin.
Well, those hedgehog spikes must be pretty damn tough for that to even work.
Ow!
Well, she's having a lot of fun. I suppose that's not too bad. Let's see, we have done that. And let's see, we have that. Okay. We have made us up a forest friend.
Hello? Well, now, a chestnut king.
A king? Really?
Yeah, he rules the realm of the chestnuts and he's my friend.
I'm deeply honored, your tiny majesty.
Geron here is my dearest friend of the forest, my lady fairy.
Both of you may enter.
Finally.
Don't say that already, do you?
What a strange place. Dolls made of bulbs with hats made of leaves. But where is the...
Hello.
Hello.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavunda, and this is Miss Greenbald, Finkel and Hinkle, the Turnip Ghosts, and Plapperap. To make it simple, you can call me Nuri. Why are you looking at me like that? Are you... in love?
Now that's unfortunate. I thought you were a fairy. All this nonsense completely in vain.
Of course I am a fairy. What else could I be?
You're a human, just like I am. You're much too tall for a blossom fairy and a man-sized fairy.
We'll turn you into a radish at once if you don't keep quiet.
Oh no. The dolls, they... No, please. Please don't do it. I'm just a simple bird catcher. How was I supposed to know?
I'm just fooling around. I can't turn anyone into a radish. In fact, I can't turn anyone into anything anymore.
But you are a fairy?
Yes, why?
Yeah. So, like I said, this is Nuri. Known from the splash screen of the game. And I've already forgotten her full name. So, she is a fairy, indeed. And, well, instead of turning things into, or turning people into plants and vegetables, she instead pretends plants and roots specifically to be individual people or personalities, or you know, living entities. Which makes, well, it does make a surprisingly big amount of yeah, fuck it. It makes sense. That's what I'm trying to get to. It makes sense within the setting that she is like she is. If in my personal estimation, anyway. If you want to disagree, please let's have a discussion.
Would you like to come with me?
Why? Do you want to show me your world, which must be full of humans?
Yes.
With roofs made from wooden shingles?
Exactly. I can show you those.
Oh, that's marvelous. But no, I can't leave here. I must stay near the fairy gate.
Pay attention to her whimsical nature. That's what I mean about the Dungeons and Dragons alignment system thing. It's quite relevant. Well, okay, it's not officially relevant, but it having that alignment system in well, at the back of your mind at least will help with making sense of our person.
Is this the fairy gate? Does it lead to your world?
Not anymore. It's been sealed.
Did you come from the fairyland?
Yes. And hopefully I'll never go back there.
Why can't you just come with me?
If I leave here, I get sick. The only thing that keeps me alive in this world is the magic of the fairy gate.
How's that?
It is my well. Without its water, my soul dries up. Like a plant.
Well, that's unfortunate. We are going to do some not really magic to take care of that, though. One thing at a time.
Couldn't you just take a part of the magic with you?
How could I do that?
Let me think about it. Why don't you want to go back to your home?
That's just the way it is.
Well, all right. To each their own secrets. I'll be back in a minute.
I have to say that the voice acting in this game is surprisingly good. I've played some other German-made point-and-click adventure games, specifically the Secret Files series. Yeah, let's not talk about that again. I mean, you can enjoy the games for what they are, but the voice acting is not great, and the audio editing is also really, really not good in those games.
Go on, say hello to them.
What?
Go on.
Hello, Hinkle and Finkel and whatever your names are.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think this is also a good time to end the video, so let's do that and get back next time. Until then.